At taping time, the executive chef at the fancy Registry Resort in Naples, Florida, was Wilhelm Gehapke. Born in Germany, his father was a brewmaster and his mother an exceptional cook. After schooling, he cooked throughout Germany and Italy before coming to the U.S. Here's his yellowtail snapper.
Okay, our next dish is the baked yellowtail snapper. Yellowtail snapper is a very delicious Florida fish. It's very popular, and I serve it in ginger, lemongrass, macadamia nut pesto. It's a totally different pesto, no garlic. It's very nice with ginger, lemongrass, kind of oriental touch, but it's delicious. And I wrap it in crisp rice paper. It's like a papillote, but with the rice paper, it's all natural. You can eat everything. I have the yellowtail snapper. I season it. A little salt, a little jerk seasoning, fresh pepper, take a little bit annatto oil, rub it on there.
Annatto oil comes from achiote seeds and is used primarily as a coloring agent.
And we just will sear the snapper on both sides for like 30 seconds each. Did you ever hear the impression you can hear the flavors? You can hear something right here, right? It's the protein in the fish. It's caramelizing. And that creates the flavor. So that's the saying. What I learned when I was up in the CIA for a week, and I was very impressed about it. It's caramelize the protein. You can hear the flavors. It was from Ferdinand Metz, the president of the CIA. It's a nice golden brown on each side. What's cooking without flame, right? Now we're taking care of the ginger, lemongrass, and macadamia nut pesto. We have some fresh ginger here, what we peel. I always use a spoon to peel my ginger. First of all, it's a lot easier. You don't cut as much flesh off, and it goes very quick. If you use a knife, it always cramps up in the fibrous ginger. I roasted off some macadamia nuts to get a nice roasted flavor. We add those in the rubber coupe. Fresh lemongrass, but I chopped up already a little bit because it's hard to chop in the rubber coupe. Lemongrass is a very nice flavored, sort of the bamboo actually, with a very nice lemon flavor without the acid. Very nice. Then we have fresh cilantro, picked the leaves and cleaned.
The ginger is roughly chopped.
Also add it in here in the rubber coupe. Put the top on. Chop it up. Now we take some mascarpone cheese. 2 spoons.
This is Italian cream cheese.
The mascarpone cheese gives it body, holds it together, makes it nice and creamy. A little bit of soy sauce. A little bit of sesame oil. A little bit of salt. Fresh pepper. Scrape the sides again. Can you see the nice, beautiful green color? Okay, next I take the pesto and spread it on the non-skinned side. just slightly all over. And it will give it a wonderful flavor. The flavor of the Floridian and the Caribbean.
The coated fish is wrapped in hydrated rice paper.
Take it out, let it drip off, and lay it on your towel. Next we take this snapper and lay it right in the middle of the rice paper with the pesto side down. Now we fold the rice paper nice and tightly around the fish. Here we go. Got it all wrapped up, rice paper. Next we take a sizzler, what we sprayed with a little pan coating. Take the snapper and bake it for 10 minutes by 350 degrees in the oven. In the meantime, while the snapper is baking, we prepare the annatto vinaigrette, the charred corn and red and pepper vinaigrette.
The vinaigrette prep involves finely dicing both red and green pepper, then removing corn kernels using a mandolin.
We're taking the fresh corn, cut it on the mandolin so we get the nice kernels, and we heat up a skillet very hot because we want to char the corn and the peppers. Smoking hot pan, add the corn and the peppers. Rice vinegar, add into a bowl, and we emulsify the rice vinegar with the annatto oil. Through constantly stirring to create an emulsion. A bit more? Good enough, yeah. Then we add the roasted corn and peppers. See how nice emulsified? Add some fresh pepper. Touch of salt. Delicious. Okay, just out of the oven. The snapper is ready, nice crisp. You can see the beautiful pesto shining right through the rice paper. Now I prefer using a knife like this because the paper is very fragile. Voila. We take the roasted corn, pepper, annatto vinaigrette, drizzle it on the plate. Take the snapper. What I prepared earlier is a little bit of Mediterranean slaw, I call it. It's all different kind of vegetables marinated in a beautiful vinaigrette. Take a little bit of cilantro oil, drizzle it around it. couple of black sesame seeds. Take some crisp rice noodles. Take the other half of the snapper, set it right on top. Voila! Baked yellowtail snapper in ginger, lemongrass, macadamia nut pesto, in crisp rice paper.